Good afternoon, my name is Nathan Puckett, and my oratory name is going to be electric vehicles. Electric vehicles. Why electric vehicles? Well, today I'm going to explain to you why electric vehicles are the better vehicle choice in 3 select points. Number 1, reliance, such as how irritating it would be if you're driving down the road and your car runs out of gas or blows a spark plug, or so many countless things that could go wrong with the engine. Or even manufacturing time and how it takes 18 months to build a motorized vehicle compared to how it takes only 1 month to build, test, and run a motor or an electric vehicle. And finally, environmental impact, carbon footprint, and how 34.8 trillion pounds of carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere through transportation alone. Moving on to my first point, reliance. Just close your eyes and imagine how irritating it would be if you're driving down the road listening to your favorite song on the radio, whether it be Dandelions or Flowers by Miley Cyrus, or Black and White by Michael Jackson. No matter what your favorite song is, just imagine you're driving down the road and then all of a sudden you hear that's the sound of your car dying. Well, your car's bound to, your motorized vehicle that is bound to blow a spark plug, break a calibrator, break a camshaft, run out of oil, run out of gas. Something's going to go wrong. But with an electric vehicle, all you got to worry about is my electric vehicle charged? It's almost like asking, hey, did I remember to charge my phone last night? Man, I can guarantee you that it is almost crucial before I go to sleep every single night that I put my phone on the charger. It's just a daily habit. So would be putting your car on the charger. It's just going to become habit. So you really don't have to worry about your reliance of an electric vehicle. And you don't have an engine to worry about. So you don't have to worry about the different parts that might possibly break. The only thing you'd have to worry about in an electric vehicle, did I charge it? And are the batteries working? And are the wires working like they should? Moving on to my second point. Manufacturing time. Did you know that it takes 18 months? 18 whole months. Just in case you're unaware, that's a year and a half to build one single motorized operational vehicle. That's insane. Or is it? It's insane to think about the fact that it takes only 1 month to make an electric vehicle. About a year and a half ain't that bad if you're thinking about a motorized vehicle, but with an electric vehicle, you're only looking at 1 month. And that's including running, designing, testing, operating, even advertising for that matter. You could have an electric vehicle on the road, produced and ready in 1 month. With a motorized vehicle, you have to worry about constantly having different parts that you got to get. You got to build the engine, you got to build the interior, you got to build the exterior, you got to build all the different parts. But with an electric vehicle, you don't really have to worry about all that. Plus, the 18 months didn't even include the time it takes to even test or advertise or anything like that. Whereas with 1 month, an electric vehicle can be on the road, operational, and working with the society that it's in within 1 freaking month. It's incredible. Now, moving right along to my third point. Environmental impact. According to Hannah Ritchie and Max Rosser in 2020, 34.8 trillion pounds of carbon emissions were released into the atmosphere atmosphere through transportation alone. It's insane. It's hard to fathom 1 billion pounds, let alone 34.8 trillion pounds. I can't even fathom a trillion. That's insane. If we switch completely over to electric vehicles don't use carbon emissions. They don't produce carbon dioxide. They just run off of batteries, and they run off of they get that battery power from either solar, wind, water, or the worst case scenario, nuclear plants. But out of the 4 that I mentioned, it's a higher percentage that they're going to use hydroelectricity. So we don't really even have to worry about them taking up carbon emissions through even factories, for that matter. But the car itself doesn't even produce a hint of carbon emissions. That's insane to think about. If we transfer completely over to electric vehicles, 34.8 trillion pounds of carbon emissions could be completely wiped away and stop being released into the air year by year. But with that, I'll leave you with the fact that, are you going to keep driving the same old rugged, built tough Ford that's going to keep producing harm to our environment that you, my friend, are living in? Or are you going to switch over to something like a Tesla or an electric Ford, for that matter, and try to help our environment and help the place that you're living in so that you can continue living a healthy life? I thank you for your time.